Down for the night event program today. Pretty strong wind blowing it across the track though. And now they get set for the first, and Down the Hatch is the favourite. And they're offhand racing to a beautiful start too, and soon after the jump final finish led Mr. Hyde and Branding Blues, and just behind them is Cockade. They're being followed then by going through near the inside when they come along to the first hurdle. Into third placing went Bondi Crest, and back behind them Branding Blues and City Section, Western Union, Doc Lotto, and Down the Hatch had dropped out to be last of all. At the next hurdle now, and final finish over it in front and led by about 4 lengths Mr. Hyde. A similar break to Bondi Crest in third placing. A length and a half away is Cockade in fourth. Then one further back, City Section in the pink colours on the inside of Branding Blues. 2 lengths behind these is Doc Lotto, and then Western Union, who's over on the outside of Down the Hatch. Next hurdle coming up down the side of the course. Over it in front, final finish, not jumping it particularly well, but it lands by a good margin, and coming up to the turn the first time round, final finish has a lead of about 6 lengths. Mr. Hyde is running second, a similar breakaway third to Bondi Junction. Cockade is a length away in fourth on the outside. Back just behind them City Section, and they were being followed then by Branding Blues, Doc Lotto, and Down the Hatch and Western Union are the last two. Final finish over the next hurdle as they came down the straight, coming along towards the next one, and he's got a good lead at this one now. Final finish for David Price, jumped it pretty cleanly. Mr. Hyde in second placing, not jumping it very well. The pace is pretty strong. Back in third spot then Bondi Junction inside of Cockade, and then Branding Blues over on the outside of Doc Lotto. City Section is third to last, a break of about 3 or 4 lengths behind these Western Union outside Down the Hatch. They've jumped 5, and the next hurdle about to loom in their sights now, and final finish in front of Mr. Hyde. Here are runs coming around the outside now. Bondi Junction and Cockade out wide are trying to get into the picture. Branding Blues saving ground, getting up along the inside, and then 2 lengths to Doc Lotto. A break of 3 lengths further back, City Section, Western Union, and Down the Hatch is going horribly. They've left him standing. He's 10 lengths behind the second last. I think he might be pulled out of the race. They've done a circuit. Yes, Down the Hatch has been pulled out, the favourite out of it. So they're in the back straight now. Final finish in front. Mr. Hyde is up to second on the outside over this one. Bondi Junction third on the outside of Branding Blues. 3 to Doc Lotto. Cockade not responding to hard riding, and a long break to City Section and Western Union. Over the next on the back of the course now, and final finish still led. Mr. Hyde on the outside second. Then Branding Blues. Doc Lotto squeezing up between runners are starting to come home well in the middle there. Around them Bondi Junction, they're very tightly bunched in the leading pack, and they've got right away on Cockade, Western Union and City Section back last of all coming up the side. Bondi Junction moved up with Mr. Hyde to go to the lead over final finish. Doc Lotto still running on well, looks to have a good kick left. He's coming home well, or slipping on the flat there, Branding Blues. Nearly came down. Around the turn, Bondi Junction in front, Mr. Hyde on the inside. Doc Lotto about to come out and have a crack at them. One to jump when they swing into the corner now. Doc Lotto peels out after the lead of Bondi Junction, and Mr. Hyde back on the inside. At the last, Doc Lotto jumped it well from Bondi Junction and Mr. Hyde. Doc Lotto looks set for victory though, 100 to go. Drew a length and a half or 2 lengths clear. Mr. Hyde trying hard on the inside, but Doc Lotto in the run home goes on to win it well. Doc Lotto first by 2.5 lengths to Mr. Hyde. Bondi Junction third. Long break to Branding Blues. Then Cockade never travelling sweetly. Final finish dropped out. Western Union second last. City Section was last to complete the course. And Down the Hatch pulled up in the back straight after going a circuit. He's already been unsaddled, and the favourite punter's out of action, not completing the course. Good victory though for number 11, Doc Lotto, ridden by Tim Wheeler, trained by Gary Carson. Only his third start over the jumps, and he ran 5th. It's very windy afternoon here at Maui as we get ready. One to go in, that's Just Like Mersey, coming up to the outside. So Ala Juga the favourite. Brindle Moose well tried. Wears bright pink colours down in gate number 4, Brindle Moose. Set to go. Off they go. Ala Juga jumped well, so did Brindle Moose. Paddywhack a little slow to move. Away fast in the early stages is Wayward Bound settling up with the pace, but Ala Juga just leads from Brindle Moose. Wayward Bound between them. Charlo a little wider out on the course is hunting forward, and so too then as they settle down, the bookmaker going up wide on the course wants to be the leader. Just Like Mersey is whipping around the field as well at the 1200 metre turn, settling a good way back is Sterillion. Over on the inside was just behind those horses Bergen Lass, and a good way back in the field is the top weight Desert Wolf, being followed by Paddy Whack and then Our Play, and back last of all is Loosen Up Bow. Along the back now, and Brindle Moose had gone to the lead. The bookmaker is up to second, just like Mersey on the outside of Ala Jugar, sharing third and fourth. 2 lengths Charlo, Bergen Lass ahead away the inside. 2 lengths behind them Wayward Bound, another 2 lengths break the Desert Wolf, then Sterillion and Paddy Whack. Our Play second last, and back last of all is Loosen Up Bow. Off the back they come now with about 600 metres to go, and Brindle Moose, the well-tried runner, about a length in front of the bookmaker, having everything thrown at it. Ala Jugar, the favourite, is following the leader on the fence now, and then Bergen Lass running home well from Charlo, just like Mersey is gone. Then Paddy Whack, and they're followed then by Our Play starting some sort of a run, but at the turn, and the bookmaker raced up to Bergen Lass. Ala Jugar is about to come after them, and then Bergen Lass. Brindle Moose tackled by the bookmaker. Ala Jugar a length and a half away. It's the bookmaker, the leader, down to the 200 metre mark, dashed away from Brindle Moose. Ala Jugar trying to reach the bookmaker. Bergen Lass for the run on the outside, but it's the bookmaker clear from Ala Jugar, Bergen Lass, and the bookmaker goes on to win it well. Ala Jugar second, Bergen Lass third. Paddy Whack came from a long way back to get fourth. In behind those was Our Play, and they were followed then by Brindle Moose, who tied badly in the run home. Finishing with her then was Desert Wolf, and then there was a break in the field to Sterillion, followed by Loosen Up Bow, well back just like Mersey. Towards the end of the field is Charlo and Wayward Bound. Number 10 is the winner, the bookmaker, ridden by Aaron Spiteri. Coming up towards the turn, Aaron had him under enormous pressure, but he just kept answering the call and claimed the well-tried filly Brindle, the winner, the bookmaker. And in race 1, 11, 2 and 5, Doc Lotto taking out the hurdle. Putters have been off the boil slightly in the first 2 races. See how they perform here. Night Sky to move forward, and that'll just about complete the line up there to come into a middle line. 1,000 metres only to journey here, third of the day, and they're all in, ready to go now. Aerobic Lord on the inside, off they go. And missing the start, Seton Road by a length and a half, and Wasabi, the favourite, flew out down on the inside, lands in front of Crystal Lover. Night Sky is settling up third, followed by Espadon Provable. Kim Prosperity drifting back a little. Aerobic Lord getting up on the inside, and then Maruya Bay, about 3 lengths Saratoga Sam, and 2.5 Seton Road. Off the back, Crystal Lover over on the outside, and Wasabi are the 2 leaders, 3 lengths clear on Provable, who's over on the rails coming down the side of the course. Back behind it then, when they came towards the 500 metre mark, was Provable, and then about a length and a half back in the field is Espadon coming around the outside, and then trails Aerobic Lord on the rails from Kim Prosperity, Saratoga Sam and Maruya Bay. Into the straight, Crystal Lover and Wasabi corner in front of Aerobic Lord. Provable wider out, Espadon's gone right to the outside, and Kim Prosperity running up behind the leader. Wasabi, Crystal Lover with Aerobic Lord coming at them. Espadon wide out. It's Wasabi and Crystal Lord. Wasabi's finding plenty. The favourite hangs on. Wasabi wins it from Crystal Lord, and Provable rattling home for third. Aerobic Lord just behind them. Saratoga Sam wide out. Kim Prosperity never got a run at them over on the inside. Might have been right in the finish, I think. Espadon just behind them, followed by Night Sky, Maruya Bay, and bad last in it was Seton Road. Now, well, the Wasabi's held on to win. Good game fighting performance. The favourite getting in. I think the run of the race was Kim Prosperity, who's been beaten all up about 2 lengths. Light flashing. 1,000 metres for the 4th event. All clear given from behind. Gates open, away they go, and Louis Maharaja flew out of the gates on the outside. Delina was a little slow. Now the Sting immediately picks it up and goes to the lead in the early part. Away fast too was Rainbow Melody, and heading through on the inside as Magic Score to make a line of 3 holding the fence. That keeps the favourite, the Sting, working on the outside. 4 lengths back in the field, Alpine Girl around the outside of Lunchtime Occasion, a length and a half to Louis Maharaja. They're being followed a little further back in the field then by Raw Amber over on the inside, and then came Delina, who's got back to third last. Only by a car behind it in company there with Seductive Miss nearing the turn, and the Sting up on the outside, and Magic Score the rail. They lead Rainbow Melody, who switched around their heels, and they're followed by Alpine Girl. Lunchtime Occasion down on the inside, and then Louis Maharaja, and Delina's run right off the track, but the Sting shot clear down the straight. The Sting in front of Lunchtime Occasion coming after it, but the Sting is all over a winner. Leads by about 4 lengths, 100 metres to go from Lunchtime Occasion, Rainbow Melody, and the Sting eased down, won it very very easily over second placing Rainbow Melody. Getting up for third was Raw Amber, who's run on well, and they were followed in just behind those by Alpine Girl and Lunchtime Occasion, and then by a car, a gap behind them, Seductive Miss. Louis Maharaja never came into it. Magic Score stopped very badly, and Delina was one of the last after racing wide round the turn. Well, that's as easy as you'd like them to win when you take a shade of the red. Number 5, The Sting, ridden by Gary Skinner, was way too good. Second's gone to number 9, Rainbow Melody, and number 4 has got third, Raw Amber. So 5, 9 and 4. Had to do a bit of work in the early part to cross the field and lead. 1100 metres. All set to go. All clear from behind now. One red down on the inside, settled again. All ready. About to break on this occasion now. Starter has them. Off they go. And Smoochy Smooch out well on the inside. Sorella a little slow getting back at the start and settling towards the end of the field too. Miss Lardy Dar and Fayru shot out and led Lady Pendle. Melbourne Crown third. Moving up on the outside is Lanny getting around the outside of them, and Smoochy Smooch up along the fence, and they're followed by our Croupier. 2 to Militant Miss being followed by Sorella, and then Miss Lardy Dar and Perfectly White last of all. Fayru's just the narrow leader from Lady Pendle coming off the back, 600 to go. Just behind them about a length away on the outside is Lenny. She's being followed by our Croupier on the outside of Smoochy Smooch, and then Melbourne Crown. 2 lengths to Militant Miss and Sarellen, followed by Perfectly White, and 2 lengths to Miss Lardidar. At the turn now, Lady Pendle had gone up on the outside. Oh, Titan Fayrouz, who seemed to hit the running rail, and Lady Pendle down on the inside, the leader. But Lanny's hit the front coming around the home turn. Shot away Lanny. Went out now by at the 200 more than 2 lengths to Melbourne Crown, and then came Lady Pendle and Militant Miss. But Lanny is well clear, has it shot to pieces from Melbourne Crown, and a double for Peter Mertens as Lanny won it easily. Melbourne Crown second. Miss Lardidar from last got up and grabbed third from Militant Miss. They're followed by Lady Pendle, and just behind them Perfectly White, Fayrouz, our Croupier, and then Sarellen, and a bad last was Smoochy Smooch. A bit of interference coming around the home turn there though. Lanny's missed it all, and away she sailed in the straight. And task out there. Davenport Trist, on the other hand, has barrier 1. Off they go. Jump pretty well, Davenport Trist. Midnight Babe out fairly with Show Respect. Golden Condor into stride fast. Just behind those horses, Dance Away is moving forward, and Golden Condor is ahead of it as they come down towards the 100 the first time, and then 1,000 Leagues. Show Respect in front. Golden Condor is second. Dance Away is a length and a half away third on the outside. Davenport Trist is on the rail. 1,000 Leagues going up 4 wide. Regal Royal just behind them. They were being followed then by Mexican Sage, caught 3 wide turning out of the straight. Behind it Law of the Land and Midnight Babe over on the inside from Prince Marad. Then came Devon Concord, Nasser Reef, and a dozen lengths away to Our Strong, who's last of all. Up the side of the track they run now, and out in front with 1,400 to go is Golden Condor taking over a length and a half. Show Respect. The pace is right on here. About 4 lengths away is Dance Away, settling down beautifully third. Then came Davenport Trist, a length and a half away fourth on the inside from 1,000 Leagues. Mexican Sage, caught out wide, is moving up to be about 5th or 6th, and then being about a half a length further back in the field, Regal Royal. Over on the inside, Midnight Babe's having a good run. 2 lengths away to Law of the Land, Prince Marad. Devon Concord, Nasser Reef a length and a half back, and Our Strong is about 8 behind it. Golden Condor the leader, heading to the 800 metre mark, only 3/4 to Show Respect, and 6 lengths away Dance Away. A length to Davenport Trist, 3/4 to 1,000 Leagues and Mexican Sage. Midnight Babe on the inside about the middle of the field, followed by Regal Royal, niggled at this point. Then Law of the Land, followed by Prince Marad. Devon Concord, Nasser Reef a long way back second last, and still about 10 lengths to Our Strong. Golden Condor led at the 400 metre mark, got away. 2 lengths to Show Respect under pressure. Dance Away running on, and so is Davenport Trist coming home well near the inside. Then 1,000 Leagues and Midnight Babe. Golden Condor by 3. Davenport Trist is racing after it, followed by Dance Away.